Hi, my name is Erica Dean with the Parent Resource Center, and I wanted to share with you some ideas with the family meeting. Someone is probably already doing much of this work, whether they're doing it individually or as a team with someone. But the idea is to get everyone in the home together to intentionally look at the calendar and how things are working, particularly during transitions, but really this is a good idea to have on a regular basis, whether that's weekly or monthly. So what this looks like is picking an optimal time when your family and any key support individuals can be present to look at what are the things that must be done, how is everyone doing, what are needs that might need to be met. Are there times that are causing stress for anyone that others in the home might be able to help brainstorm suggestions and solutions to? And how can you work as a team to have the best possible family functioning? And so what this looks like is having your calendar prepped and ready to go. Writing out any key events that are known, whether that is school or work or camp focused, considering holidays and family and friend extras that are already known as a foundation for looking at what you can do as a family to make sure you're prepped and ready to go and navigating those things as smoothly as possible. So having that calendar already primed is really helpful. But if that is overwhelming and you want to work together as a family to fill in those gaps, that works too. Now, if you have a spouse or partner or support unit that's particularly busy, start with coordinating with them at a preferred time, getting a few options, and then look at your kids' schedules and considering when their brain is at the most fresh and calm. You'd want to choose a day that ideally they would not be overwhelmed and distracted by something else. If you have a teenager, you may need to consider ways to incentivize their coming to the meeting. Perhaps you plan it at a meal or a time where you can offer a special treat that they might enjoy. If you have a preschooler, you might also have the challenge of them wanting to pull you away from the focus of the meeting. So you might want to consider having a little busy kit ready for them or pulling a preferred individual activity, whether that's Play-Doh or drawing or something that will engage their mind and their hands without causing them to be significantly distracting for the team meeting. And again, it's helpful to include even our young ones in this process to some extent, though their brains and attention spans may not be fully present for the whole time, and that's okay. For those in between or those with special needs, you'll want to consider ways to include them as part of the process while also respecting where they're at. So again, having something that they can be doing and being present at the family meeting for some might involve having something that involves them moving their hands or engaging other parts of their mind and body, whether that is through something artistic or sensory or active. For some people, a family meeting could take place on a basketball court or on a walk, so long as you're able to process and engage with each other. That is the key. If someone can be tracking the writing down, the tracking what's happening, then the rest is all flexible to the family's needs. So once you've decided a time, a place, what types of supports would be helpful to include to engage the family, please go over what are the things that are known, what are areas that still need work, and giving each person an opportunity to share what is working for them and what is not is very helpful. Oftentimes we can think we have everything lined up, ready to go, that we're rocking it, and someone might throw us a curveball. So then let's brainstorm as a family, is this something that can be flexible? And what might we do to make that happen? Sometimes if someone expresses a need that might be more challenging for one person, you can even offer, if we make this adjustment, can you help me in another area to make up for that That way I can be the best I can be, knowing I have that additional support and flexibility from you as well. And so understanding that all relationships are give and take, and that in theory, by having this family meeting, it isn't just one person carrying the emotional or logistical load, and it's hopefully giving everyone an opportunity to be able to share their needs, which will hopefully prevent some added stress, resentful, and meltdowns in the future. When we're looking at any type of transition, when we're considering a check-in time for a family meeting, I want to encourage you to approach it with as positive an outlook as possible, making sure that all kids feel included, all adults in the family feel like they're a part of the team, and that no one is feeling the burden of the process, if at all possible. If we can approach this collaboratively, if we can help each individual feel like a valued part of the team, in general, things can run more smoothly, moods are uplifted, and as always, everyone has the opportunity to change, to adapt, and be flexible, because as we've experienced, a lot of things change, and that's necessary. And so this is your goal, this is your foundation, your family is doing this together. And if we can help you navigate this, we understand different families have different setups and different needs. We'd be more than happy to do so. Please stay tuned for more resources, and here's to making this summer and future planning more streamlined, more hopeful, more helpful for yourself and your family.